Hello everybody, my name is Zeus, welcome to my channel, hope you're doing well. Today we're doing the weird striker thing, but Trios edition, where we're trying these three YouTube comments. It's probably more about these three players from these YouTube videos. There's so many YouTube videos that are from, just click the playlist I've left in the top right hand corner. If you want to watch them, feel free to click it. But yeah, we're doing those three players, of which we'll show them to you now as Jusef Erabi, who is there. Then we have Jota Silva, who is here, and Ermedin Demirovic, which is very nice. All these three players will have their turn playing up front individually as this advanced forward role here, and then at the end we will test this formation, the this might score more as fuck, or AF, where they will all play as the advanced forward, and we'll see if they can beat the trios table people. But before we move on to our first player, let's have a quick look at the tables. There's 4 pages of the main table. There they are. Wow, so many pages. Look at them scroll by. Too many to name there. There's at least 90 of them. There's at least 90. And also, while we're here, why don't we have a look at the trios table? Because at the top, oh boy, it's very, very clear who's at the top with 69 points or 65 points, one or two. I can't remember which one because I haven't got the tables up. I do this in editing. But yeah, we'll see if they can beat any of those and if they can also beat Erling Haaland. But let's move on to our first player, who is Jota Silva. Was one of the suggestions we had. Let's have a look at him real quick. He looks like this. He's very fast, very determined, very accelerating, and very brave. What a brave little boy he is. And he's also very good at work rate. He's exactly the sort of player I would love to sign for my clubs. A good work rate and nothing else matters. I was just like, yeah, that'll do. He's good enough for me. I don't know why, it just seems to be the most overpowered thing on here. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, this is what his attributes look like. He is currently rated 133 with a potential of 142. Christ, we bought him in for £30 million, which was always accepted, but then we had to cheat him in the original, so I've done the same here. I just couldn't be bothered to make the offer just in case it was cheaper. It was 30 million, just for those who are wondering. But yeah, we'll play him up front in this advanced forward formation and we'll see how he does. So let's simulate this season and find out. We'll be back shortly. And welcome to the season number 1 of the Norwich City rebuild as we try and make Norwich back in the Premier League. And we're back. We're back at the end of the season. I forgot to turn off Become Unsackable because we finished in 8th. We also have a bit of a weird situation here because there is a reason I'm on this page. Despite what it says, Erling Haaland is our top goal scorer with 34 goals in total, which is not a lot, of which only 19 in the Premier League. That's because, and it's a weird situation, I don't know what to feel about this. If we look at the Premier League, Jota Silva's the top goal scorer, 24. Are you as confused as I am? Me too. Basically, Erling Haaland scored more throughout the season, but Jota scored more throughout the Premier League. That's the short version. So yeah, 24 goals. Let's have a look at how many games he actually scored that in. It's 33 games, 24 goals, 1 assist, 3 player of the matches, and a 7.03 rating. Well, we'll see where that puts him at the end when we simulate all of them. But yeah, let's move on to our next player, who is Ermedin Demirovic. I hope I pronounced that first name correctly because I have no idea. Who is a Bosnian football player who plays up front usually. This is what he looks like. He looks pretty good up front. He's very determined, aggressive, brave. Very brave boy. He's very fit too. He's pretty good. He's pretty well rounded as a striker. He might actually do quite well here. I mean, unlike the other guy who, you know, well, let's forget about that, shall we? Let's have a look at his attributes. Let's have a look. 140 to 150, so he's already okay, and he could be a bit more than okay, I guess, but we'll see. But we'll simulate this season with him up front as the advanced sword, and we'll see how he does. So we'll be back, I guess, after this. And we're back. We're back at the end of the season, and as you can see, Erling Haaland got 64 goals. We finished in first on 89 points. Just 64 goals is much more like it from Erling Haaland though. How many did he get in the Premier League? 41! It's interesting, but if we go on to our Man City career and look at the Premier League, you can see that Demirovic has got 22 goals, which is our third highest top goal scorer in the Premier League, just behind Isak and above Darwin Núñez. Weird. Darwin Núñez scoring goals? Christ. This is a weird simulation. But yeah, that's Demirovic with 22. That's not so bad. Oh, he's deproved. 142, 150. I don't actually remember what it was. I don't even remember showing it. There we are. Christ, I'm sorry if I didn't. But yeah, he's not looking great. But there we are. Let's have a look at the final. 38, 22 goals, or 38 appearances, 22 goals, 1 assist, 0 player of the matches, and a 7.01 rating. Ooh. Well, we'll have a look where that puts him in the table. But up next, it's Jusef Erabi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. If not, it's Jusef Erabi. It's one of the two. Here's what he looks like. He looks like this. He is a very strong, very well balanced, very determined, and a very brave boy. Everyone's been a very brave boy today. Man, maybe it's the bravery bros that maybe take the top of the table when it comes to trios. I tried to make that rhyme. Hopefully it worked. We had to pay 2.5 million. I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but Demirovic costs near enough like 30 million or something like that. I can't remember how much he actually costs. Sorry, 10 million. Yep, 10 million. That's how much he costs. But yeah, this is Erabi. He looks like that. Let's have a look at his ability and his everything else. His current ability is 114. His potential is 141. Ooh dear. I don't know how many goals he'll score. I've not actually made a single prediction this video, so I'm going to keep on that vein and we'll see how many goals he scores, I guess. But he'll also be playing up front here and we'll see how he does. So for the final time, we'll be back shortly. And we're at the end of the season, and as you can see, Erling Haaland has scored 45 goals. That's not as many as last time, of which 32 are in the Premier League. There is a reason we're on this page, and we'll get to that in a second. We have finished first on 88 points, only on goal difference. I mean, to be fair, 2 points separate the top 3, and 6 points separates the top 4. So it's a very close Premier League season. Just don't look at the bottom. But yeah, there is a reason we're on this page, and if we click on the Premier League, you can see Erling Haaland's got 32, but Jusef Erabi got 28. Phil Foden got 20, so 3 Man City players got 3 of the top goal scorers. So wonder why we have 77 goal difference. It would have meant that Erabi would have been first if it wasn't for Erling Haaland. So we'll have a look at the table and see what that's done, and we'll move on to the final phase. So let's get straight to that right now. Well, we're now here as you can see the 4-3-3 where everyone is up front as the advance forward. But before we go simulate this season, let's have a quick look at the tables and see where each of them have come. And there are a few surprises. Well, in first place, you can see, well, second place is Erabi with 28, but comes first on our list. Then Silva and Demirovic all come on page 1, which is amazing. Page 2 and 3 is no one there except for Cristiano Ronaldo, now on page 3. And page 4, we're now starting to see some double-digit players in there, so it's getting tight. But yeah, let's just have a quick reminder, real quick, of the trios table, with at the top Roy Krishna, Kelsey, and Alberto with 62, then Onuachu, Robbery, and El Drago with 37, and 34 with Schreiber, Romano, Pestama, and Juninho. So we'll simulate this season and see how many they could score together as a combined unit. I think it might be more than 62. Leave it in the comments down below and see how many they score and see if you're right. But yeah, let's have a look and let's simulate this season and we'll find out, I guess. So we'll be back shortly. And we're back. We're back at the end of the season, and as you can see, we finished in 4th. And despite putting him on the bench and starting from the bench, Erling Haaland is our top goal scorer. That's not a good start for our players. Erling Haaland is our top goal scorer. Well, we're 4th. But how well did our players do? And just to prove it, you know, he scored 30 goals. All of which, as you can see down here, and I'll reiterate, he has 37 and 17, but all the 37 starts were from the bench and 17 goals. It's just, wow. But yeah, let's have a look at how the trio did. Let's have a look. And, ooh, we have some... Oh, this is... Okay, might not be good. Jota Silva, it looks like his... Actually, no, it's... Demirovic just scored the most out of everyone in total, but let's have a look. 38 and 16, 8 assists, 2 player matches, and a 7.10 rating. It's pretty much similar to what he scored with Erling Haaland up front. Let's have a look at that's Bernardo Silva. Jota Silva. Let's have a look at him. 38 and 18. That's not bad. 38, 18, 9, 6, and a 7.7 rating. A 7.07 rating. Wow, that's really good as well, to be fair. But let's have a look at Jusef Erabi. Jusef Erabi has 38 games, 12 goals, 9 assists, 2 player matches, and a 7.0 rating. This is actually maybe quite close to the other trio. Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be close. I don't think it... is it? Off the top of my head, what? Is that 40 something? I don't know. Well, let's have a look. Let's add that all up and have a look at the table right now, which is... Oh, it is 42... Oh, that's not so good. 42 goals in total, which puts them second, but it's a good 20 goals behind Krishna, Kelsey, and Alberto, which is a shame, considering that, you know, all 3 of them ended up on page 1, but there we are. That's all the time we have for you this time round. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. This takes so long to do. But yeah, man, if you haven't already, please do so. But yeah, click the videos that have appeared on the left, the subscribe button on the right, and leave your suggestions, whether it's a trio or just a singular one. I'll get to them eventually. I will do these every couple of weeks. I might try and step it up a bit more, but yeah, we'll see for now. But yeah, until then, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.